everybody, my name is kenpoluke and welcome back to my channel. Now today I am going to be doing an unboxing, setup, and review of the Tritton Katana 7.1 HD wireless headset, and this is the world's first wireless headset that takes uncompressed audio straight from the HDMI. Now you're thinking, HDMI? Why is this using HDMI? Isn't digital optical so much better? No! No, no, no. No, it is not. Because, and I will tell you why. Because digital optical audio is compressed, which means, say your PS4 compresses the audio, sends it down the wire to your headset, hits your headset. The headset has to uncompress it and figure out what's what. Now, what's so bad about that? Well, it takes not only time, but it is very bad because it creates a dense sound that you may not realize you're hearing. So, what's so different about this one? Like I said, it takes your HDMI, plugs into this little box. It's got a pass-through on it. You plug another HDMI on it. HDMI does not compress audio signals. So, this headset, when it receives the signal, does not have to figure anything out. That's what's so much better about this headset. Now, I have not opened it. I have not used it. This is the unboxing part of the video. Now, it is a DTS Headphone X 7.1 surround sound. Now, the one thing about this is it's got all sorts of special software inside this box that is supposed to be revolutionary. We will see. I will go over that part of it in the review part of it. But right now, it's supposed to be revolutionary. We'll see. I don't know. But one thing with HDMI is that it has 8 channels. So, and they say that their software uses all 8 channels. So we will see. So, without further ado, let's unbox this bad boy. I know I just spent a whole spiel on it. One thing I like about it, look at that. There's the side of the box. It says Tritton. Now, I've never had a Tritton headset. I hear good things about them. Never owned one though. I'm a Turtle Beach guy. I've had a couple Astro headsets. Not a fan of Astro because of the shitty surround sound. I mean, Astro's headsets sound great, don't get me wrong. Awesome sound quality. I mean, a great volume on it. Great chat quality. But, I'm sorry, but the surround sound sucks. I mean, Turtle Beach has them beat hands down on surround sound. Like I said, they sound great, but without surround sound, I mean, their surround sound sucks. But anyway, so here's the side, here's the back, okay? Now it goes into the 2.4 gigahertz, 50 millimeter speakers, rechargeable battery, yada yada yada, mic monitor and all that stuff. So we'll get into this right now. But I do like that you can see the headset. And I did get the black and orange. They have the black and orange and a white one that with like white and red, I think it is, or something. But I think the black and orange looks cool. And so, let's get the knife. Dun 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 dun. I didn't cut it, it was just loose. Alright. Let's see, do we need a knife here? No. Take that off. Get that stuff out of the way. I guess I did not need a knife. Alright, so upon opening, we have paper stuff. Go over that later. Here's the box. Now, it is DTS X, which is, I can't remember right now off the top of my head. I've done so many headset reviews, guys. Just give me a break. I'm on the quest for the perfect headset. And to be honest with you, Turtle Beach Elite 800 is badass, but there's this, it gets this damn sound, electronic, like, echo noise sometimes, and it drives me nuts. Other than that, it's a great headset. But anyway, HDMI in. You plug one in there. You plug one in out. That one is USB straight to the PS4 or whatever. Now this is usable on PS3, PS4, pretty much all consoles. Yes, all consoles. So, because it works on anything with an HDMI. That's the thing. Computer, Xbox One, PS4, you name it, it works on it. As long as it has an HDMI. Okay, so here's the 3.5 millimeter cable. No. Is that 3.5 or 2.5 millimeter? That might be a 2.5 millimeter for Xbox. It looks small. It doesn't look like a 3.5. I don't know. It's one of those cables. Sorry, I'm a little excited. There's the USB. There is the mic. And we're back. Here's a tip for you. If you want a professional quality video, make sure there's fucking batteries in your camera, man. Mine just died. Anyway, back to this. There's the mic. Here we got the charging cable and an HDMI. Huh, they put an extra HDMI in that cable in there. Isn't that lovely? Sweet. Okay. That's awesome. Alright, now to the headset, guys. Let's get this out of here. Like I said, I haven't touched this thing even yet until right now, so. Alright. That's pretty much it for the box. Okay, got all this plastic on here. We'll get that off here. Let's back this up for you guys. Whoop, back it up for you guys. Alright. Try to back it up as far as we can. There we go. Okay, so let's get all the plastic off so you can get a good look at it. Alright, so here's the headset. It looks nice. And there's where the mic goes. USB for the charging of the headset. Now, one thing I like about this, and it completely swivels and stuff, you know, got your ear markings, but your power button's on the inside of the cup here. See that? And this one here, not sure what that one is. Here's the volume. Check that out. It's a rocker, up and down. Rocker, up and down. One's game, one's chat. See? Rocker. Right there. But one's chat, one's game. So, I'll figure that out. But I'll tell you right from touch, very comfortable. Looks like we have some memory foam on here and a leatherette ear covering and on the headband. Now, I'll tell you right now, this is all plastic. I can tell you that right now. It's very light, so you're not going to notice it on your head, but you're also going to have to be careful with it because it's a plastic headset. So if you're rough on your headsets, I tell you right now, don't get that. I like how it says Tritton right there. I'm excited to try these because I've never had to even tried a Tritton headset. But like I said, if you're rough on your headsets, I wouldn't buy that, man. I'll tell you right now. I'm not saying it's going to break easy, but it is a fully plastic headset. So if you're rough on your headset, don't get it. But there you go. That's it. So there's the unboxing of the Tritton Katana 7.1 HD DTS-X headset. So we will get to the setup here momentarily, guys. I'm excited. Okay, everybody, now we're back to the setup here. As you see, there's my PS4. Yes, I know, I got that skin's old. I need to update it. Yes, I am a major Call of Duty fan, but it's pretty much all I play. But anyhow, let's get into the setup of this, okay, man? Let's do that. Now, the HDMI that comes out the back of your PS4, okay? That's going to run up to the transmitter, alright? And it's going to go into the in, HDMI in. But if you have a setup like I do, and you have an HD60 Pro or some other game capture device, you're going to want to run the HDMI straight from the PS4 to the headset first, okay? And then you're going to run the out on the transmitter to your HD60 Pro or Evermedia game capture card or whatever game capture card device you have, and then the out on your game capture device to your screen. Because you're not going to want any lag in the audio signal. Now this is a pass-through. This does not have any delay at all, and neither they claim neither does the HD60 Pro. But there is a 0.10001 or 0.0001 2 millisecond delay. I mean, there's such a small delay you can't even see it on the HD60 Pro. The only one that doesn't have is the built-in one on the computer one. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. So HDMI from the PS4 or Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS3, PC, your TV, whatever HDMI fucking cable you have, it's going to go straight from that device right to the in on your transmitter. Okay? So, we're going to go ahead and do that. Whoop, you're coming with me. Now, as you see, here's my HD60 Pro. Now, the in on that one is right here. So that is going to go... You know what? I'm going to have to pull this through because the cord is kind of short for the USB cable for the headset. So, what we're going to have to do is just do some rearranging. Sorry, guys. Alright. See, it didn't take long. Okay, so this is straight from the PS4. Goes in to the in port right here on the transmitter. So, HDMI from PS4, input, okay? Very important. Now, you can take another HDMI cable, but they supply you with one in the headset. Now, if you have a 3D setup at all, or you're going to need a high-speed cable, I'm pretty much assuming they don't give you a high-speed cable. This is just a decent enough to get by, but that's all I need for the time being, because I don't have 4K or 3D TV or monitor or anything. Okay, so there. Now you plug that cable, the second HDMI cable, to the out on that, and that one is going to run, yes, all these cables, to the in on your either your monitor or your HD60 Pro or whatever game capture you have. Okay, very important. Okay, now I know we got a mess of wires here. Let me see if I can clean this up just a hair. That one's to my mic. So we got that part of it done. Alright, next you're going to take the USB cable that came with the headset that has the blue on it, that's straight, because you'll see what I mean here in a second, but the one that has the blue marking, that is for the transmitter. Now that is going to be more designed for the lines of communication to the headset and whatnot. So you plug that in with a blue thing up, and that is going to go down to your PS4. And you're just going to plug that in to your PS4. Okay? Pretty cut and dry. The only thing I don't like about the PS4 is that it has no any USBs on the back. So you have got to run this little freaking cable all the way down, and you plug that into the front of your PS4. Okay, now since it's too damn short, I'm gonna have to do a quickie here. Bam. Do an ugly setup for you guys so I don't take too much of your time. Alright, now the other USB cable, the one that has the L shape, okay, it's got an L shape, see it? And the green, that's to charge your headset. So you can just set that off to the side and get your headset charging, because you're going to need it. It is highly recommended to charge your headset at least 12 hours before your first use. That way it gives the battery a complete, full charge and operates the headset the way it's supposed to. Now that goes for any headset, Turtle Beach, Astros, whatever. As long as it's wireless, it needs to charge 12 hours. Alright. Now that's all you need for the hard setup. Now we're going to go into the software setup, so I will see you guys momentarily. Alright everybody, now we're back to the software side of the setup process. I got them on my head. They do play and charge. I mean, granted the cord isn't the longest, but if you're close to what you're playing, you won't have a problem. But right now I can tell you they do feel great on my head. And they seal nice around the ears, and they do go over my ears completely. So anyway, let's get into this. First, you want to go up here to your settings. Then go down to sound and screen. Go down to audio output settings. Alright, primary output, HDMI. Output 5.1 audio. A device that supports 7.1 audio output is connected to the HDMI port. The PS4 will output 7.1 audio. To output 5.1 audio, turn on the following setting. So, guess what? Do not check this. because this is already putting out in 7.1 channel audio. So if you check this box, it's going to put out in 5.1, and you don't want that. So leave this unchecked, okay? Now, audio output priority, linear PCM. Do not select either bitstream. Okay? Back out there. Back out there. Now go down to devices. Go down to audio devices. Be sure that this is the headset Tritton Katana HD is selected for both of these. You can adjust your microphone level if you want. I always put this all the way up, no matter what. And output to headphones, chat audio only. And bam, you're done. That is the setup for the Tritton Katana 7.1 HD wireless headset. Now, I will give it usually about 5 days of playing with it before I do the review process. So I will see you guys in a little while. Pretty easy setup, huh? Oh, and by the way, the power button for the wireless transmitter is right on top of that big square. Okay, everybody. So, we've done the unboxing. We've done the setup for both the hard and software side of things. Not too shabby. Pretty easy stuff, right? So let's get into the review. As you can see, they look pretty good on my head. Now this is the black and orange, obviously. They do have a white and something else or other. Excuse the noise in the background. That's my two ferrets fighting over a ball, apparently. Anyway, I'm going to get into the good, and then I'm going to get into the bad. And then I'm going to ditch the rating scale on this one. I'm just going to go whether it's fucking awesome or fucking shitty. So, let's get right into it. Alright. Like I said, it's made of plastic. If you're rough on your headsets, don't buy this. I mean, it feels decently built for being plastic, but once again, if you're rough on it, don't buy it. But anyway, super comfortable. Probably one of the most comfortable headsets I've ever had. The plush on the ears and the head padding, all great. Now the mic sounds great. No problems there. Like I said, we'll get into the bad here in a minute. But anyway, this probably has the best fucking sound quality I've ever heard in a headset. Hands down. I mean, I still got my Elite 800, my Turtle Beach Elite 800s over here. And I love that headset, but this sounds better. I've had Astro A40s. I've had Astro A50s. Sounds better. Also, the best surround sound I've ever heard in a headset. My God, can you pinpoint shit with this? So as far as sound quality, outstanding. Through the motherfucking roof. You won't find a better headset that puts out a better sound quality. Ease of use, not too shabby. On the left ear cup with the mic here, because that is a detachable mic, and you do have your mute button for the mic right here, not too bad. Your gain volume, it's got a rocker back and forth, and if you press down on the rocker, it mutes the gain volume. Oh wait, no, this is the gain volume. Sorry, the one with the mic is the mic. Sorry, that balances your mic, and you press down, and that's your SVM. I can't remember what the hell that is right now, but anyhow, on the right cup is your gain volume rocker, and then you press down and it mutes the gain volume. On the inside of the ear cup of the right side is your power button. On the left side of your left ear cup right here is your surround sound button. Pretty simple, huh? And then on the right ear cup on the front, this button here is your EQ. Only has 3 EQ settings: game, music, and movies. That sucks, but you know, what are you gonna do? And then you got your charge port. Bam, you can play and charge with this headset, so that's cool. The ear cups, they lock in fairly decently well. I haven't had a problem with them slipping out of place. Like I said, best sound quality I've ever heard in a headset, hands down. I mean, it's not even a competition with it, really. It's freaking amazing. Now let's get into the negatives. Unfortunately, there's one big one, but we'll work our way up to that. Negative, mic. I know it sounds good, great quality, but this thing You can barely get in front of your mouth. I mean, it's off the side. You can get it there and it'll work. But if you like having the mic in front of you, not having it at all. Another negative, again, the EQ. It's game volume game, movies, and music only. I mean, that sucks. Another negative, all plastic. There's no metal on this thing, man, except for inside the wires, man. And this little thing. Oh, I did forget to mention, when you mute the mic, there's a little red button on your mic that lights up, and that tells you that it's muted. It's right there. You can't see it until it's lit up. So that's, oh, I forgot. But anyway, back to the negatives. Let's see, I got the mic. Bad there. Quality of the build quality of the headset. You know, it's all plastic, but it's fairly flexible. The EQ. And let's get to the elephant in the room, shall we? Unfortunately, this has, or not unfortunately, this does have the best sounding, or sound quality I've ever heard in a headset. Best surround sound I've ever heard in a headset. But unfortunately, that doesn't work when your headset's cutting in and out. I don't know what the deal is. I've researched it through and through. Several people with this headset have said the same thing. Game volume, as you're playing, cuts in and out. Drives you fucking nuts. Which is a damn shame, because if that wasn't the case, my Turtle Beaches would be hitting eBay. No joke. That's how good this headset is. I mean, it's got some negatives, but the sound quality and the surround sound far, far, far outperform anything I've ever had. And I've had some of the most expensive headsets there is. Yeah. So I emailed Tritton, or Mad Catz, whatever. The Mad Catz makes Tritton. But anyway, I emailed them. I'm waiting to hear back right now. If I find a fix, I will do another video for the cutting in and out fix. But I have to give it a 6 total. 1 out of 10. I gotta give this headset a 6. If it wasn't for the mic cutting in and out, it'd be a 9.5, man. I'm dead serious. Just because of that sound quality. It's so good. It's so good. Damn. I wanted to love this headset. So unless Tritton can give me a fix, or I don't know, send me a new headset, these are going back to the store. So too bad. Anyway, that's my review of the Tritton Katana HD 7.1 HD surround sound headset thing. Too bad, I like the black and orange. Anyway, thank you for joining me. As always, show me some love, show me some hate, but show me something. Either way, I'll see you on the flip side. Peace out and happy gaming. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like, share. Help me get my videos out there, man. I just love helping people. That's why I do it. So, alright, peace out, guys.